As you so much free, welcome you back to Pikmin 2 walkthrough. Last episode we returned to the Awakening Woods and gathered 2 out of 3 treasures and oh god, I got the blue Pikmin. This episode I'm hoping for this specific day, day 7, probably won't be this specific episode, we will complete the Awakening Woods. Now first thing we're going to do is grab ourselves all our blues, because I remembered something else as well, literally right off the dome. We're going to grab all our blues, and we're going to go this way. There's a very high probability we are not finishing this. Hey, remember, there is no time limit, so take as long as you want. The water drains! We broke the plug! And now let's get this thing broken. Throw 15 yellows up here. And now I'm going to grab the rest of my Pikmin to be reds. Well, 30 will do. Because while that's working, I got a quick bit of fight I gotta do. Yeah. In fact, I should also, now that that poison bridge is done, I'm actually gonna go and work on finishing up that bridge while that bit's going. Yeah, as you can see, and slash heard, the yellow wollywogs, they've respawned. They are so annoying. They respawn instantly. I hope this is safe to do this. Something tells me it's not. Nope, I just lost a lot of Pikmin. Come on then, I know you wanna. Okay, he's gone. Let's finish this bridge. And this wall should be just about done as well. See, we need the yellows to do there because there's a cave right there. I literally forgot about that. There's a treasure right here. I forgot about this one as well. The bridge is done. We got ourselves some bitter berries, but I'm going to ignore them. Let's grab the yellows real quick, and we're going to work on getting this gate done. Probably could use more than 15 yellows to work on this, but oh well. Why won't these last 4 work on it? Thank you. Now, there is another thing about this area in particular. Bad timing! Ah, get a dice! Dame! Chance Totem! Okay, you're gone and... oh wow, I didn't lose a Pikmin. I thought I did. I thought I heard that. Red Pikmin would be useful in this area over here, but... you know what? Yeah, that's good. I gotta go and grab some more reds. You need 2 captains to get that 1 treasure. Oh yeah, that's right. As time goes on, you got like a whole webby thingamabob going on over here. Olimar, you get these blues over here. Actually, you know what? No, forget it. I'm gonna go and get that treasure. I'll cut there. Okay. First we're going to do is throw a Pikmin onto this, disband, and have Olimar on this. Have Louis have the majority of the blues. I'm going to throw a fair few of them up there. I don't know how much you need, but as long as you've got enough balance to counterbalance, like so. Okay, you need 15 up there, so I only need 4 more. Perfect. There we go. Got that sorted. Let's grab everybody. Now, the only reason why I'm not going into that next area is because it's actually kind of dangerous. Speaking of danger, where are those blue Pikmin? You know what, can I get all the Pikmin on this? Where are the blue Pikmin going to take this? Ah, crap, they want to take them through there? No, I can't let them. You guys wait there. I'm gonna have a fight on my hands. I can still hear those yellows bashing away at that gate. That's good. I actually didn't think it was going to be another whole day on the surface. I thought this day would be it, but either way. Over here we have ourselves a burrowing snagret. Nope! Bitter spray! Most impressive. The fierce beast has become as hard as stone. It's in a mere instant. The Ultra Bitty extract seems to have a side effect that stops beasts in their tracks. Yep. The only counter to this, though, is that they take a lot less damage while they're petrified, but they can't do anything while they're petrified. So it's like a good thing. But either way, it's dead. But that's not the last enemy, though. We got this guy. Oh, crap. There we go. That should allow us to finish it off. Oh, maybe not. Okay, now it should be as good as dead. There we go. And then with the remaining reds, actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that and have the 17 work on this wall right here. Intriguing. I can't say it. I'll pick it up. High-pitched wail. It seems to be emanating from near that gigantic stump. This large root must penetrate deep beneath the planet's surface. Fascinating. Okay, get them doing that. Get Louis, grab you guys, so you can grab all these. Since it's going to take a little longer, screw it, because we need to up the numbers again. Okay, apparently they didn't want to grab the Wallywag. The Wollywog, not the Wallywag. Everybody do the Wallywag! And, can you help them so everybody's over there? Leave Louis here. Have Olimar go back. Because there is one thing as well I want to check. That cave that we unlocked. Okay, I don't know what the hell that thing's doing. Bloody sheer grub. This is a weirdo. Let's see what type of Pikmin we need in order to go through here. By the way, you didn't just need blue Pikmin. You actually could come through here by breaking that one by using the whites. So you could get up here a lot sooner if you really wanted to. But I honestly don't see the point. This cave? So, you have at last reached higher ground. Congratulations are in order. Wait, what is this? My seismic sensors are picking up tremors deep below. What force is at work in the depths of the planet? Ooh, that don't sound good. This one requires just fire and lightning, so red and yellow Pikmin. So this one probably won't be as difficult as the other one. The other one I know in my mind is a difficult one. So let's get these picked. Well, I will do that cave there first. But I'm pretty sure this is the final treasure on the surface of the Awakening Woods. Air brake. And that is a yes. Quickly harvest up these guys. And now, while we're waiting, let's flower these guys, because I'm sick of them being leaves. Well, the wall just finished. Okay, I think they're pretty much all done. We should have just enough time to get to that cave. So let's put all the blues away. We don't need blues. We just need reds and yellows, so let's get you. This cave I do believe is the hardest of this area, because it needs 3 different types: blues, yellows, and white Pikmin. Luckily though, with Pikmin that you need the special types, the whites and the purples, they actually do give you the candy pot buds down there to help you replenish some of your numbers as you're going further through. So you don't have to worry too much. Now, how much we got out? Let's make it 30 yellows. And the rest of them can be reds. Now, there is actually a little bit of a trick, so I don't have to worry about getting them all across this bridge. I'm going to disband them there, take control of Olimar, get all of them in tow. It's not wasting my time. Now get Louis over here. Quickly whistle them. Get to that cave! Oh, there we go. Pikmin entry 93 out of 93. Booyah! As long as they're technically in the party, even if they're probably about to disband because they're too far away or whatever, you can quickly hit it without getting them all up there. That's one way. The Bull Black's Kingdom. Oh, Bull Blacks. Really? So that's what's making that seismic tremor. And speaking of the candy pot buds, there's a red one, so you can up your red numbers if you absolutely need them. Okay. These are a different kind, and the big one is not as asleep as the others. It is very nocturnal, but it's like it's asleep with its eyes half open. Like that. It's like you can partially still see, even though it's asleep. So it wakes up much faster than the big red ones. There we go. This music kind of reminds me of Pokemon XD and Colosseum. Well, technically in the other order, Colosseum and XD. Don't know why. You've gone, and there's a treasure. That should be more than enough. Now let's use the reds. I like using the reds to create different colored Pikmin because they are the most common Pikmin. the common type you will more than likely have. Because they are, well, the fighters. So you tend to have more numbers of those than any of the others, because it makes it easier to fight. Whee! Crystal Clover. And that's it for this floor. Let's get to the next. Yosh! I realized I made a mistake somewhere as well. Uh-oh. I really hope that don't come back to bite me in the butt. Don't worry about it. That's just something for me on the recording side. Okay. Ah, yes. These guys. Let's disband. I just want reds. Okay. I said reds. Good. These are like fire spiders. When they take so much damage, they'll eventually like burst out in flame like that. Especially when they're about to die. Looks like we're going to be using reds throughout this. Another red one in here. These enemies tend to be like some of the most annoying because you really can't hit them from their legs. You gotta land on their bodies, which is so annoying. Okay, can I get him? Oh, I see what it's trying to do. These enemies tend to like grab things in order to wait, maybe I don't have to kill this one. Yeah, these enemies tend to like get objects and like hide underneath them or whatever. So let's do this. Get that going back. Yeah, see, it's turned because it was trying to get that crystal. And now it's trying to run away from me because I'm a threat. Hopefully that's the only gem and it's... Yeah, it's not getting any... the reading's not getting stronger. So that should be it for this floor. Tear stone. Yep, no more treasures here. We're gone. Ah. These are a weird subset of the puffy blowhogs, I do believe. The puffy blowhogs are the ones that have like spikes on them. I forget what these ones in particular are called. But they still have that annoying effect of blowing your Pikmin out of being flowers. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to deal with it, because they're not gonna let me keep them as flowers, are they? I don't even care anymore. There we go. Ah, crap, I got something back. What was it? Ugh, that's gonna happen a lot, isn't it? And now I've got nothing but leaf Pikmin. I think this might give me a sap. Yep, 2 saps. Okay, but I'm gonna leave them there for the end. Because what's the point when there's another puffy, one of those puff things there? There we go. I think over here. Yep, but it's going to be underground. So, our whites are the ones that get it. Let's disband and now wait. There's another white flower over there. But it's dug up enough. Yellows aren't as useful for this bit, so let's use the yellows to send this back. Should be enough. There we go. Five more whites for the crew. Did they send back a bug? The something shell. Olimarant shell? I don't know. Is that a pun on Olimar's name? Okay, now that we grabbed all our Pikmin, I'm actually going to spend the last little bit and get these. Charge! Well, I didn't get them all flowered, but I got a lot. Let's get out of here. Somebody's missing. I don't care because it will come with me anyway. Okay, this is where the yellows will shine a bit. Yeah, and there's also purple. I am using a lot of my reds, but this is one of the reasons why I like why I brought in a lot of reds. So I had some to transform. Now, we're going to be going through this area pretty much with only our yellow picks anyway. Okay, these are in an awkward position. Oh, for the love of... No, I only want yellows. There, that should be good. These things can only attack using electricity, and yellows are completely immune to electricity, so these bugs are harmless. Oh god, but those aren't! That's a Wollywog! Best way to fight a Wollywog? Use purples. Okay, I'm gonna get you there. Grab you. Grab me perps. I am kind of scared here. Okay. It had a treasure too. Nice. That should do. Should be good. Let's work now. Don't know if I need to do this one, but eh. I think this is a Japanese coin. Unknown merit. Yeah, I think that's based off a Japanese coin, a yen. I've never really seen a Japanese coin in real life. Nothing inside that hole there. That's gone. Let's get rid of this. Perfecto. I can make more purples right here. Honestly, I think purples might also work for killing these things as well. Because it causes a shockwave, so it can stun them briefly in place. As long as it doesn't like land on top of them, especially when it's currently doing electricity attacks. Wait, what? What was that? Oh! Right, the golden thingamabob. This thing has a treasure in it. I was fine using some yellows for that. Pop. Gotta keep on popping them out, popping them out, popping them out. I think we are now done for this floor. Crystal! Name, Crystal King! Yep, we are done for this floor. We are off. Oh crap. It's a dark room. Hard to see. Okay, gotta be careful. There we go. One other thing I never really did mention as well. The white Pikmin. They do have a special little perk to them. They're poisonous, which should, in a sense, should be obvious in the fact that they're the only ones that could deal with poison-based obstacles. But I mean, like, they're poisonous on the fact that if an enemy was to eat them, it would hurt the enemy. If a lot of them got eaten, it could kill a lot. It could kill a boss pretty quick. A purple drop seeds as contain refined blah, 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 blah. It's basically one full dose of the thing. Now, there is a glitch. I didn't just pick it up, did I? Nope. Okay. I'm going to show you this glitch once, but then I am never going to perform it again because I don't really like using it. Now, you want to get both captains, disband, zoom in if you have to, push one captain into it, and as soon as they start sucking it up, get into it! You duplicate it. I don't really like doing that because that is a glitch. That is the one and only time I'm going to do that. Anything hiding here? Yep. Oh crap! Oh crap! Bomb rocks. Okay, that's another thing as well. In Pikmin 2, in Pikmin 1, bomb rocks were a tool that you could use with yellow Pikmin. Not in this game. Bomb rocks are no longer tools for you to use. They are obstacles, and in some cases, enemies. Okay, are we... Nope, there's another bomb. Let's get away from that. Okay. I think with that, we are now safe. Let's dig this up. They should be good for the way home. I'm now just going to wait for them to get back. I think that's a bamboo seed. Obnoxious sprout. I think I know why they're called that. I have heard, like, in like Japanese places that bamboo sprouts will like suddenly like grow under the fences and stuff like that, so they are quite obnoxious. I've never seen a bamboo in real life. Okay. I've not seen a lot of things from Japan in real life. Isn't that obvious? Okay. We can make some more reds if we need. Sells another bit of fight, gain my perps. I didn't throw all my purples, but that's fine. Now that that enemy is down, the spider will take it as armor. Okay, there should be gone. Give me my purples again, please, because it's the easiest way to deal with you. Okay, good. Nothing fell into the purple bud. How many of what color do I have? I have 48 reds, so reds are still the most plentiful to chuck in. Let's get some more purples. You're gonna want to get as many of these as you can whenever you see them. The first 2 caves we went in that gave us purples and whites, you can farm them. So you can keep going in and out until you've gotten all the numbers you really ever want. So there's no limit to how much of like the purples and whites you can get. No. Alright, we'll go this way. I can hear something sleeping. Charge! Luckily, you don't need reds to destroy these fire geysers. They're just more convenient because you don't have to worry about the fires at all. Another thing about the purples as well is that they have a bit of a homing to them. Okay, maybe I was wrong. I thought they did. That might be later games. Ah! Okay, wait for you to go back to sleep. You want to take care of the little ones first, otherwise it can be a bit of a pain. There we go. Oh crap! I thought I got it! No! Okay, good. I didn't wake it up that time. Now give me my perps. Get into line. There's the treasure. Easy kill. I'm just gonna wait for this. I'm gonna deal with this flame first before I go any further. Now, I don't... Oh, there is another treasure. And a bomb! Okay. Now let's get this. As well as this. Whee! Eternal Emerald Eye! Normally I do a quick cut on the 30-minute mark, and we're over 33. But I think this was the semi-final floor. I think this next floor is the last, so it should be fine. I'm gonna end the day anyway, because there's not gonna be enough time for me to get to the other hole with all the Pikmin going across the bridge and yada yada yada. So we will return to the Awakening Woods one more time. Colossal Fossil! Which works for me because it'll let me gather just a few more resources before we get to the next, before we work for sure on the next area. Sub-level 7. Yep, I was right. This was the last floor. Final floor! You guys might recognize this boss. Okay. I like to just fight with reds. There we go. Just got my reds. Let's get its attention. Ah! Emperor Bulblax is back. Unlike the first game, though. There we go. Crap. Gonna run out of time. I think I lost Pikmin. I had 43, didn't I? How about 36? Now, I'm going to Spicy Spray. Bitter Spray you one last time. Then hopefully finish you off. Booyah! My initial report indicates that gigantic Bulblax spat out some sort of object. It looks fascinating, but drenched in the creature's internal juices. Disgusting. Oh, don't roll your eyes at me, I'll store it for you. When you defeat an enemy when it's completely petrified, they will drop a variety of fluids, like nectar and also some more bitter or spicy berries, I believe. But like I told you before, I'm not duplicating anymore. Okay. Let's get as many of those into that, because it'll just make you get in there faster. And then break this wall! The wall's already broke! Hey, it's Power Rangers! Forged courage! This material has perplexing properties. I will try to fuse it with this spare suit. Ugh. Processing complete. Success! Behold my latest invention, the Scorch Guard. Thanks to the heat-resistant alloy, this suit is now impervious to fire. Nice. Now, our captains no longer need to worry about any form of flame damage. But you'll notice our treasure gauge is still juddling away. That's because we're not done yet. In fact, based on everything, all we need... you know what? Nope, this is too tight. Hold on, I want just the reds. There we go, only got the reds. The obstacles around here is water and fire, but luckily, if you just use your reds, you won't have to worry about it. So let's just throw the reds up there. And since we don't have to worry about fire for our captains, we can just walk up this. Here's our treasure. Grab our reds, just gotta be careful I don't accidentally get them in the water. I gotta drop them there. And now we're just gonna wait for that to return to the pods. So I will see you in a moment. Gives me a chance to get a drink. Isn't this called a Geroid? Geroid bust! Oh my. But with that, we are done in this cave. Which means we are technically done for the episode! Away! Good chunk of money! Yep, they did get a bug, and I lost 7 picks. I think they were all reds as well. Cave complete! Save. With that, we have 40% of the debt recovered. There is not much time left, so I'm honestly just gonna end the day here. We'll return here one final time in the next episode. Wonder what enemies are trying to get us on the way out this time. Just you little guys. Wah. Today's report. Very nice amount of pokos. Our reds went down a significant amount by 20. Our yellows have gone down by 5, but everything else has grown. We have every single color of Pikmin too. Hi Papa, Mama heard you got a promotion, so now she's very happy. You have lots of people under you now, right? So does this mean you're a super captain? I don't know. That's our son! I don't know if his children has names, but we know he has a son and a daughter. So that's it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed. In the next episodes, we're returning back to the Awakening Woods. More than likely, that'll be the whole of the episode, so it'll be a bit of a shorter one, but this episode was a longer one. I like to break up long episodes with short ones. Yeah, next episode, we're returning back to the Awakening Woods to go to, as you can see there, the Snaggerit Hole. Hopefully not the wrong kind of hole. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Bye-bye!